What if I told you the secret to a successful life wasn't some huge, complicated thing, but was actually hidden inside something you probably use every day? Today, we're going to dive into a simple story about a pencil that, believe it or not, holds some seriously profound lessons about finding your purpose.
I mean, it's a question we all ask ourselves, right? That little voice in the back of your head, that feeling that you want to be more, to become the absolute best version of yourself. But what does that really look like? And where do you even start? Well, the answer might just be hiding in a simple story. A story about a pencil that could totally change how you think about your own journey.
So let's set the scene. Our story kicks off with someone who's right in the thick of this struggle. He's trying so hard to find success, but honestly, he's just feeling more lost than ever. This is Ethan, and on the surface, he's got it all together. Good student, you know the type. But underneath all that, he's just drowning in worry about what comes next, feeling all this pressure to measure up. These are the thoughts just running on a loop in his head. And the pressure wasn't just to succeed, it was to be great. And that kind of weight, well, it was crushing him, making him feel sad and completely disconnected from everything. So Ethan's grandfather sees all this. He sees his grandson just lost in all this worry. But he doesn't sit him down for a big, heavy lecture. Nope. He does something different. He offers some wisdom from a very, very simple source. He just holds up a pencil. An ordinary, everyday pencil. And you can imagine what Ethan's thinking, right? A pencil? Seriously? What in the world could a pencil possibly teach him? But his grandpa just tells him, look closer and listen. And this, right here, is where it all comes together. That little pencil, his grandfather explains, actually holds 5 pretty powerful lessons for life. Yep, 5 of them, and they can really help us figure out our own way forward. So let's get into it. All right, lesson number 1, it's all about realizing you're not in this alone. Think about it. A pencil has all this potential, right? But it can't do a single thing on its own. It absolutely needs a hand to guide it, to give it purpose, to give it direction. And hey, we're just like that pencil. We can do some truly amazing things, but we have to let ourselves be guided by the wisdom and support of the people who care about us, our teachers, our parents, our friends. Okay, lesson 2. This one's a little tougher, but it's so important. Hardship is actually what makes us better. Every single pencil has to get sharpened, right? And yeah, it's a painful process. It's literally being shaved away. But if that doesn't happen, it just gets dull, useless. It can't make a clear mark. And that's us too. Those tough times, the challenges that feel like they're breaking us, they're not there to destroy you. They're there to sharpen you, to make your skills better, and to make you stronger than you were before. All right, lesson number 3. This is a big one. It reminds us that making a mistake is not the end of the world, not even close. It's all about what you do next. I mean, that's literally why pencils have erasers. It's like a built-in admission that, yeah, you're gonna mess up. The goal isn't perfection. It's having the guts to say, oops, erase it and try again. Mistakes aren't the end. They're just a chance to learn. Now, the grandfather said this next one, lesson 4, was the most important one of all. It's about looking past all the surface level stuff and focusing on what really matters. What's on the inside? Who cares what a pencil looks like on the outside, right? The wood, the paint, that's not what matters. Its whole purpose, its whole value comes from the graphite inside. And for us, it's the exact same thing. Our real worth has nothing to do with what people see on the outside. It's our character, our kindness, our honesty, our integrity. That's our core. And that brings us to the final lesson, number 5. This one is all about our purpose, the impact we're here to make. Just think about it. The whole point of a pencil is to leave a mark, right? To put something on the page that wasn't there before. A word, a sketch, an idea. It leaves something tangible behind. So what's our purpose? Well, just like that pencil, it's to leave our mark. It's about living in a way that our actions make things better for other people and making sure we're remembered for the good we bring into the world. And as Ethan's listening to all this, it just clicks. He finally gets it. Being the best isn't about looking good on the outside or racking up a bunch of achievements. It's about building that inner strength and then using that strength to do good in the world. And so this story leaves us with one big question for ourselves. Knowing everything we've just talked about,
that you got people to guide you, that tough times make you stronger, that mistakes can always be erased, and that your real value comes from deep inside, what mark are you going to choose to leave on the world?